Hi everybody, it's Richard here again and welcome to another video. Now today is the second anniversary of me making videos on YouTube. So I would like to thank everybody that has watched my videos or even commented, liked them, or better still subscribed to my channel. I really do appreciate it, and you know, it's great. So just a big thank you to everybody that's helped me out while I've been doing this and given me the confidence to do this. So today what I thought I would do is try and feature some artists that I don't normally feature around the number 2, because it's my second year. So I'm looking at 12 artists. There's a 2 and 12, and I'm going to pick 2 albums. Now they have to be consecutive albums from each of those artists. I'm not saying that all these albums are brilliant, but they're in my collection and I do like them at least. So to start off with, very rarely show this band, and it's The Beat, and this is I Just Can't Stop It, and this is their debut album. Now this is really good. This is the one with Mirror in the Bathroom on it, and Can't Get Used to Losing You, but I think that they remixed that for a single a few years later. Hands Off She's Mine. This is an excellent album. I really enjoy this. Their follow-up, What Happened, is not quite as good, although it does feature the singles Doors of Your Heart, All Out of View and Drowning, but I just don't think this has the consistency of this one. The next pair is the Eurythmics. Now I have shown the Eurythmics a few times before, and this is Sweet Dreams from 1983, and I love this. This has got the 2 huge singles, Sweet Dreams and Love Is a Stranger. It also has The Walk on it, which I think is really good. And then later on that year they released this Touch with Right By Your Side, Who's That Girl, Here Comes the Rain Again, and one of my favourite songs off this is Regrets. They're 2 really strong albums, and for me they're the Eurythmics' best 2 albums. Next pair are the Skids, and this is Scared to Dance, and this is their follow-up, although not quite their follow-up. Their follow-up is Days in Europa, but this is the remix version of their follow-up, which came out about a year after. I don't have the original one. I do have the CD of it, but this is the only vinyl I have. Both of these albums are really good. This is the one with The Saints Are Coming and Into the Valley on it, and I love the song Charles. Absolutely adore that song. It's a strong album, as is this, and this has got numerous singles like Animation, Charade, Working for the Yankee Dollar, and Masquerade, and one of my favourites off this is The Olympian. So 2 really strong albums by the Skids, 1979 and 79/80 for the remix. Something a little bit different, and the first 2 albums by Olivia NewtonJohn, and this is Olivia NewtonJohn with Banks of the Ohio and If Not For You on it, and this is Olivia with What Is Life on it. These are 2 really good albums. They're country albums, but they're the sort of Olivia I like. I do actually like the Physical album. I think it's a really strong album, but either side of that, no. So these 2 albums are excellent, and they came out in 71 and 72. Next up, and I don't think I've ever shown this girl before, and it's Toya, and this is Anthem from 1981, and this is The Changeling from 1982. Now this is the one with the 2 hit singles, It's a Mystery and I Want to Be Free. It's a decent album. There's some good songs on it. I'm not saying it's fantastic. I actually do prefer this album though, and this is the one with the minor hit single Brave New World. But there's a song off this called Angel and Me, which I think is absolutely magnificent. So Toya, Anthem from 81 and Changeling from 82. And she does this Sunday thing on YouTube with her husband Robert Fripp, and I think she's the best crack. Really good fun. Okay, one band that I never show, and that is The Cult, and this is Dreamtime, and this is Love. This is a better album than this, although Love is the one with the big hit singles. like Revolution, She Sells Sanctuary and Rain. This one here I think is better. I think it's just a better album, although not as big hit singles. Like Go West I believe was a single, Spirit Walker was a single. I just think it's a stronger album. I'm not a huge Cult fan, but I do enjoy them. This one though, apart from the singles, I was a little bit disappointed with. Now, changing direction again. This is Matchbox, a rockabilly band, and this was released in 1979. And this was their follow-up, Midnight Dynamos, in 1980. And both these albums are really great fun. The first one has Rockabilly Rebel and Buzz Buzz Diddle-It on it. And the second one has two quite big hit singles, Midnight Dynamos and When You Ask About Love. Yeah, two really good albums, and the one before it with Setting the Woods on Fire was very good as well. Really enjoy these. So Matchbox. And then we have another female singer, and it is Kim Wilde, and this is her debut album, and this is actually very good. This is the one with Kids in America, the fantastic Checkered Love, and the really good Water on Glass. And her follow-up album Select isn't bad either, the one with Cambodia and View from a Bridge. Not as good, obviously, as this one. She was quite new wavy with these two albums, and then she went very, very 80s style pop. But these two are very good albums. Next up, and we have UB40 with Signing Off and Present Arms, and these are two excellent albums. Now, I do love Labour of Love, but these two albums, the first one features the hits King, which was double A side with Food for Thought, and I think It's Gonna Rain Today, the Randy Newman song, which was a double A with My Way of Thinking, which wasn't on the album. And then Present Arms, the White album there, had 1 in 10, Don't Let It Pass You By and Don't Slow Down. Yeah, they're two really good reggae albums. I really enjoy them, but they were part of that almost ska reggae era type, but they were more reggae, but then they went really pop. So UB40, hard to beat their first two albums. Next up, and we have Reckless Eric, The Wonderful World of Reckless Eric, and Big Smash. Now, Big Smash is a double album. The first record is his new album, and the second record is like a greatest hits. So Big Smash is really all you need. But The Wonderful World has things like Veronica on it, Walking on the Surface of the Moon. This is the other big one, Take the Cash. And then the Big Smash album, with not talking about the greatest hits, has got brilliant songs like Strange Towns, Excuse Me, and a fantastic version of Break My Mind. Now, I'm not too sure who did the original. I do have Roy Orbison singing it, but it's a really, really good album. So Wonderful World and Big Smash. And then we have two albums by Madness, and this is fantastic. One Step Beyond, My Girl, Night Boat to Cairo, Tarzan's Nuts, Bed and Breakfast, Chipmunks Are Go, Swan Lake. This is just a fantastic album, and the next album in '81 wasn't so bad either, absolutely, with the brilliant singles Baggy Trousers, Embarrassment, Return of the Lost, Palmas 7, Ernie. It's probably their best two albums again from 1980 and '81. And lastly, we'll go with somebody who doesn't really get that much credit. He gets slagged off quite a bit, but he was very good in the early 70s, and that's Rod Stewart with Every Picture Tells a Story and Never a Dull Moment. Now, Every Picture is the one with Maggie May on it and Reason to Believe. It also has Mandolin Wind and the title track, and Bob Dylan's Tomorrow Is a Long Time. Whereas Never a Dull Moment has Angel was a single, You Wear It Well was a huge hit. He does a really good version of I'd Rather Go Blind, and again Bob Dylan features with his song Mama You've Been on My Mind. Yeah, those two are my favourite Rod Stewart albums, and I do actually play them quite regularly. Okay, that's my video for today, and again I would like to thank everybody that has watched my videos in the past 2 years. It's very heartwarming, so thank you very much, and I hope to have another video quite soon. All the best now. Bye bye.